was whispered by slaves and abolitionists as they blazed the trail toward freedom. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It would.
Hey YouTube. Well, today I got asked by someone why I scare people. Well, I'm not scaring people. If you feel scared, it's because you are scared for the unknown. So, I'm just presenting what I'm thinking, my perception, what I know, and assisting with some ideas. Well, I'm driving here today, this morning, on US 75, going towards Dallas. And we got this famous Canopy, as I call it. A group of clouds which are what I call molecular clouds, or artificially constructed clouds through the cell phone towers and possibly space-borne objects, satellites, creating these clouds. And as you see, these clouds have a density, yet they're very, very thin layered. It's only one layer, but they're very thin, just like freaking like a piece of toast. That's what they look like on the sky. And yet, the sunlight cannot penetrate. Now, with such thin clouds, these clouds will illuminate bright white with the sun above. The sun is right here, right here. And again we see this reddish hue from this, someone said today, it's only 14 million miles wide wingspan of this incoming planetary system. And you have probably noticed up in left side there's something very peculiar looking right here, and I would like to give a little hint to a guy who's called Industrial Surrealism. He has some astounding footage of cloud formations, and some of them actually looks like they are crafts hidden in a cloud. And up here we got a perfect triangle right here, and we got some peculiar light coming from it too. Got some peculiar light right there. Let's zoom in a little. I'm going to try and run these through fast. As you see here, how is light coming through this cloud which light is not penetrating anyway? And yet it does. And yet it does. And here again, underneath the cloud, we have illumination, which is impossible because the sun is above the cloud cover. So how can there be a illumination underneath the cloud itself? That's virtually impossible, because then the sun should shine up from underneath towards the clouds. And they're not doing that. And you see that a lot. But that is a perfect triangle right here. Right there. That's one for industrial surrealism. Next frame. Come on. And again, we see the reddish hue in the horizon. The sun is right there. We're still on US 75, and this is, what time is that? I think it's around 8 o'clock something. Yeah, something like that. And again, you see it. The sun is right there. This area. And you can see the sun cannot penetrate these thin canopy clouds, these molecular clouds. And as you see, they are very uniform. They're very similar to each other. Actually, they're just repeating patterns. Either a sinus curve, which can be curved, it can be triangular, it can be square. And this we see often. And I choose to call it a canopy because it's shading the sun. You know, you can see a lot of light, but you can't see the sun. But you can see something very red in the horizon. And what is that red? Is that the incoming system? I believe it is. It is so close to us now that it's flaring up. And by that, it reflects, and that makes it for them very, very important to disguise what we're looking at. And have you ever seen a perfectly square cloud? Right there. I mean, sinus, curve, frequency, creating a square. Right there. That's a square. And you see there's also a straight line going through right there next to it. But that's a square cloud. And that's impossible. It cannot be done. Not by nature. This is a square cloud. Next frame. And the sun is behind this tower. Just to give you an idea, again we see the square. And again the line. And we go to the next frame. And now the sun is finally peeping out a little. But still we got an extreme red light. We have another sunrise going on here. Correct? I have an astounding video in the end I would like to show you on my trip home. And the next one. Next one. Next one coming up. Right there. That's the sun. Still a red horizon. And there the sun is again hidden. Hidden, but still a red horizon. Very red. Very astounding. And that is what they're hiding. Had this canopy not been there, everybody right there at this moment would have been able to see, oh, what the heck, that's Obama's mom. How did she got in here? Yeah, she was once a porn star. Next frame. This is also close to Dallas, as you see. North Dallas Bank. Awesome building, looks like gold. It's an Anunnaki bank. And we see again this canopy. And now the sun is being released from the script for these clouds. Slowly and surely. Oh, that's one of my colleagues being loaded. That's Rodney. We are in Dallas at, what the heck is that called? Big City. Quarry. And we got some chemtrails. And here we got Fort Worth. And here we got some chemtrails. Here we got something I would like to try. There's all kind of bunchy stuff right next to the quarry. Oh, that's Rodney again. He's cool. And some more chemtrails. Come on. Some more of it. And that is the Baptist University outside Dallas. It is immense. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's actually awesome. I like the idea of that. And that is a west view on 408. And we're going east. And oh, never seen that before. And again. And we are coming to this one. We got 2 times, which I see very rare. I actually will say this is one of the first times I've ever seen 2 times X marks the spot, right next to each other. That is pretty impressive. So something is at foot in the skies. Absolutely. And this is out on the, oh, time up. It's out on our last stop before we go back again. And this is back on base. And this is quite spectacular looking, I would say, with the anti-cooler rays because of shadows. But as again, you see how saturated our atmosphere is with chemtrails. They're doing a very, very keen effort in hiding what's there. Again, the sun is up here. The sun is white. What is that red stuff? Again, like I showed you yesterday. And meet back on US 75. God bless you, and enjoy the video here in the end. Quite spectacular too.